IPL, the Indian president has approved Sachin Tendulkar's nomination to the Rajya Sabha, the upper house of the parliament. Tendulkar met the Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on Thursday and was offered a seat in the upper house nominated category. He accepted the offer and his name went from the Prime Minister's office to the Home Ministry and then the office of the president, who formally approved the candidature. Tendulkar will fill one of the 12 seats in the Rajya Sabha that are reserved for those persons having special knowledge of practical experiences in respect of such matters as literature, science, art and social service. Tendulkar is the first sportsman to be nominated in this category, which has no election process. Well, so this is just another addition to the already existing cap that he has, another feather to the cap, we could say, because somewhere being chosen as one of the seats for the Rajya Sabha out there just because you have special experience in matters of science, art and social service is indeed a great matter of great honor somewhere.
Absolutely. I think it's a great recognition
Right.
for the Master Blaster. He is, after all, India's icon.
Yes.
I think he's been one of the most outstanding sportsmen ever for India, arguably. So great recognition.
Right.
But a bit of a mixed feeling on this announcement because while it's a great recognition,
Right.
I think at the same time it puts a lot of pressure on him.
Yes.
If you look at this hectic travel schedule
Right.
that the cricketers have, it was almost 200 plus days that they were traveling on tour last year.
Yes.
And the last thing you want for someone like Sachin is to put more pressure
Right.
and put him into any conflict
Yes.
between his focus for the game and other responsibilities. I wish they had waited till his retirement.
Yes, and somewhere not to take the credit away from the fact that he's obviously been chosen as one of the seats for this 12 candidature seats that is there, but do you think taking a sports person into this league out there somewhere stands justified, talking from the point of view of parliament and politics obviously, and the fact towards the growth of the country and economy as we see him contributing his inputs out there? Do you think that stands justified to select a person of a league like that, sports person?
No debates at all. I think he will be a great contributor. He's a role model. He's honest.
Yes.
It's great to have an honest politician. Right. But I think as I said, the key point is I wish we'd waited till he'd retired from cricket
Right.
or he was near retirement. I think he's nowhere there. He's still got very active years left
Right.
in cricket.
Yes.
And I wish we'd let him continue to focus on the job at hand.
Yes, because that was somewhat called for distraction and also diversion of the amount of time he can give. But talking about this fact also, apart from Sachin Tendulkar, whom do you see as the other sports person who could also be included in the same category as he has right now? Does this open an array, or we could say a tunnel somewhere for the other sports person who've accomplished somewhere, if not how much Tendulkar has achieved in his career so far, but obviously have achieved the zenith in their career? Could those also be there? Could we have a few names out there?
I'm sure you could consider many of our sports persons, especially the sports persons who have reached pinnacle at world
Right.
standards.
Yes.
One name that immediately comes to mind, Vishwanathan Anand,
Yes.
who's a great thinker as well.
Right.
And you need someone who can strategize, who can provide opinions, and who can shape the destiny.
Right.
And I think as you go down the list of, especially the sportsmen who have achieved Khel Ratan in their
Yes,
careers,
right.
many of them may come into this category.
Yes, definitely. On that note, now moving on and talking about IPL, Delhi Daredevils will host Mumbai Indians in the clash of the Titans at Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium in Delhi on Friday. Last time the teams met, it was in Mumbai, where Delhi won by a convincing margin. DD would be looking forward to repeat their performance, whereas Mumbai would look forward to seek revenge on the match on the team, which is currently sitting at the zenith of the points table. Mumbai Indian won the toss and elected to bowl first, and Delhi have made one change, leaving out left-arm spinner Pawan Negi and bringing back veteran medium pacer Ajit Agarkar. When the last reports came in, Delhi was 62 runs with the loss of no wickets in just 7 overs. Well, so Delhi Daredevil obviously going very strong right now. Not much to differentiate between the points table that is happening. Points right now they are sitting on. Obviously, it's just midway right now. But yet, they're a team right now which is very comfortably placed in the league table with 10 points lead and obviously a positive run rate. We need Mumbai Indians to come back into the game and give them a repeat. Do we see that happening today somewhere?
This is going to be a very close match. I think it's one of the anticipated and mouth-watering games of the IPL this year. And it's very interesting. You rightly say that the points table is really cluttered up there. There's just 2 points separating the top 7 teams, so nothing in it, and we are still at the halfway mark. But just focusing on this game, I think Bombay thirsting for revenge after their last home defeat. They were humiliated,
Right.
92 all out if you
Yes.
remember, and
Yes.
convincing win for Delhi.
Right.
And the good thing is both these teams' confidence now sky high because
Right.
both have won their last matches convincingly.
Yes.
Delhi, of course, beat Pune and got sweet revenge because
Right.
they lost their home ground
Yes.
to Pune.
Right.
And Mumbai in a much closer match, but their confidence will be up, especially chasing
Yes.
those 32 runs in the last 2 overs
Right.
against Punjab. So confidence high for both the teams, and I think that is perhaps one reason why Mumbai decided to field first today,
Right.
because
Yes.
they've realized that chasing they are better off.
Yes.
Also, the weather has a hand to play because very pleasant conditions, but for the last 2-3 evenings we've had dust storms and some rain in the capital.
Yes.
Same may happen later today, and then Duckworth Lewis may come in.
Yes.
So better to field first.
Yes, definitely. That's going to be the best option. But talking about the way, obviously, IPL is a 20-over game, one ball game, we could say. But today, Delhi are heading in and they brought in Ajit Agarkar, a fast bowler. Do you think that could help their cause somewhere? He could come in as a handy bowler tonight for that. Bowler and a batsman, obviously.
Absolutely. I think they've strengthened their bowling department with Agarkar coming in. But clearly, I think both these sides, very interesting, they are both very strong on bowling.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Delhi performance on bowling has been much better. Morne Mokal, of course, stands out for Delhi.
Yes.
He is the purple cap holder currently, 16
Yes.
wickets.
Right.
And it's amazing, his action is so effective. When you look at his height, he bowls at almost from 10 feet.
Right.
Gets
And-
a lot of bounce from the
Yes.
wicket. So Morkel is someone which Mumbai will be very, very wary of, especially
Yes.
after what happened at
Right.
the Wankhede.
Yes.
Apart from that, we have Irfan Pathan for Delhi,
Right.
who's in form.
Right.
And then in the spin department, they've got the find of the IPL, Nadeem.
Yes.
So bowling, I think Delhi has an edge. Mumbai, unfortunately, have suffered on the bowling department.
Right.
Their captain, Harbhajan Singh, has only 1 wicket so far at the IPL.
Yes.
Very, very disappointing.
Yes, which is quite actually surprising somewhere. But today we should be looking for a close header between the two teams. On that note, moving on, Shiv Narayan Chandrapal hit a 69 and became the 10th batsman in cricket history to pass 10,000 test runs. But West Indies struggled to 173 for 5 in pursuit of 370 to beat Australia in the third and final test on Thursday. Captain Michael Clarke took 3 for 34 with his little used left arm spin to spearhead Australia's victory ambitions at Windsor Park. The 37-year-old Chandrapal in his 140th match was dismissed on the final ball of the day by Clarke, with the host still needing 197 in the fifth in the last day for a series levelling win. Nursing Deonarain was unbeaten on 11 at stumps, and Australia was earlier bowled out for 259 in its second innings after resuming on 200 for 6. With that note, moving on to wrestling, 2008 Olympic bronze medalist Sushil Kumar on Friday qualified for the 2012 London Olympics by winning the gold medal at the World Olympic Games qualifying wrestling tournament in Taiyuan, China. Running out of time to book a berth, Sushil sealed a spot after defeating Andrei Kwiatkowski of Ukraine 1-0-2-1 in the semi-final of the 66 kg freestyle event. He then went on to win a gold at the tournament, drowning Georgia's Otar Tushvili 2-0-1-0. This is the third time that Sushil has qualified for the Olympics, having participated in the 2004 Athens Olympics and 2008 Beijing Olympics.